Welcome to Part 5, the final installment of our series Navigating the NIAGADS Alzheimer's Genomics Database. This video will cover the Dataset report page. Picking up where we left off in Part 4, we are examining the report for the IGAP Stage 1 dataset. At the top of the page, there's basic information about the dataset, similar to what we saw for the gene report and variant report pages covered in Part 2 and Part 4 of the series. You can find the dataset name, associated publication, a short description of the dataset, NIAGADS accession number and link to the dataset in the NIAGADS site, and a link to related datasets and their report page. Below this is a Manhattan plot of the summary statistics. Variants are shown as dots. Dots in red are those with genome-wide significance, meaning they have a p-value less than 5e to the negative 8. Those in blue have a p-value that is statistically, but not genome-wide, significant. If you hover over a variant in the graph, you'll get a pop-up where you can see the RefSNP ID, location, p-value, and impacted gene when relevant. You can zoom in manually and use the pan feature to move around. To reset the axis, use the Reset Axis button. In the table below the graph are the variants that reach genome-wide significance in the GWAS. By default, the table only shows those that reach genome-wide significance. However, you can change how it's filtered using the filter menu. Make the p-value less stringent, filter by chromosome position, or by variant annotation. I can add or remove columns from the table using the column menu. To add a column, toggle it on. To remove a column, toggle it off. Finally, I can use text to search the table as well by entering my search term in the search bar. Last but not least, let's check out the locus zoom feature. If I check a variant and turn on locus zoom, I can see a close-up of that locus and the variants in that region. The purple diamond is the variant that I selected. I can also see its relative location to genes below. The other colored dots are variants that are in linkage disequilibrium with the reference variant. The color indicates the level of linkage disequilibrium. To see the legend, click the Show Legend button. You can export the locus zoom by clicking on the PNG or SVG buttons in the top right of the graph. Lastly, within the table, you'll find links to the variant report and gene report pages for the dataset. We hope you found this video tutorial helpful and that the Alzheimer's Genomics database supports and accelerates your research. If you need additional support or have ideas for additional features, please email genomicsdb@penmedicine.upenn.edu.